You run Opening Bell Daily. Opening Bell has the Best Ideas Club, which maybe my description to people when they ask me about it is you go interview one person per week and you ask them, what's your best idea? Pretty simple. Your best investment idea. And they basically give you a pick. They say, hey, I like this stock or this company. Here's why. Here's what the risks are. Here's what I think is going to happen, blah, 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 whatever. You have this chart here. And what it shows is there's a paper portfolio that every single time you have published, if you had put an equal number of dollars into that idea, and you go from, what is it, February of this year?
Yep.
February of this year to today, those ideas have doubled the S&P 500 return so far this year. That's crazy.
To me, it's not surprising because if you think about asking the smartest people you know what their best investment pick for the next 12 months is, why would it not beat the S&P 500? So far we've done 36 interviews and 36 stocks.
Okay.
And
are they all winners?
It's about a 65% win rate.
Well, that's pretty high though.
But the winners have been massive. So some of the stocks...
So there's like a power law to it.
Yeah, of course. So some of the stocks are up 90 or 100%, right? And some of the losers, I think some are maybe down like 10%, 12%. So it's not massive underperformance for the losers, but overwhelmingly, this has been a home run. I mean,
65% win rate would be incredible for a hedge fund. Like they're trying to eke out 52, 53%, and they're happy, right?
Yeah.
So 65%, and then you're getting in the 65% bucket, massive winners, which cumulatively is doubling the S&P 500 performance.
Yes. And we have also been beating pretty much every major research firm and hedge fund on Wall Street. Too bad it's a paper portfolio right now. But really this, the stocks I would say have been concentrated in energy and defense and technology, which maybe you could say that's obvious, but a lot of these names are small cap stocks or mid cap stocks. Unlike, it's not like a Mag 7 pick or something like that, but they're pretty under the radar. We had one stock, Plug Power, which was at this point maybe 6 weeks ago, and it's up like 80%.
Wow.
And that one I had actually not heard of until I did the interview, and we went through the thesis. It was not an obvious one. And
the person who suggested it, are they in the power industry, or they're just more of like a generalist investor?
Yeah,
but they're a generalist investor?
Yep.
Got it. So you're basically, when you go to these people, some of them may be sector focused, some of them may be more generalist. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty interesting from a content perspective, right? I think that what you're basically doing is you're interviewing people and saying, hey, I don't know, like let the person that is being interviewed suggest what is their best idea. It's pretty cool, right?
I mean, I'm very agnostic to the pick, right? So if they tell me a stock, it's not always that I agree with it or that I myself would, bet the house on this name. However, as a basket, it's done extremely well.
Now, you know what I told Phil one time is this is not new in the sense of Marshall Wace it's got, I mean, at much more scale, right? But they go around Wall Street and they take all of the research and the suggestions and analyst picks and, price targets and all that stuff. They ingest all that data. They put weightings on different people and different ideas and, concentrations and correlations, all this stuff. And they basically use it in their hedge fund to trade, and they've done pretty well for themselves over time. So it's not necessarily like this has never been tried before, but I think the fact that you're taking it and sending it to people is pretty cool. How can they get Best Ideas Club?
So, got to subscribe to Opening Bell Daily's newsletter, right? And then
this guy, the pro.
Well, then
what's the website?
openingbelldailynews.com.
All right.
Very easy to find.
Link in the description.
Yep. And the Sunday newsletter is Best Ideas Club.
Okay.
So this is our sort of paywalled or premium product. And, the pitch, I think, is very simple. If you want to get the ideas that have been beating the market, just sign up to Best Ideas Club.
And they're not your ideas; they're people that you're interviewing. So you're basically going and getting some of the people across Wall Street, different firms, etc. You're asking them for their best ideas, and then you're able to kind of democratize access to it.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I guess what reporters would call access journalism, right? So you're becoming a member to get access to our network, right, of investors.
I like that. I never heard that before. Access journalism. There you go.